be tracking okay with this row, except for the end here. That's fine. And about it should be good. Actually, not too much of an issue here. I'm not even paying attention to the compass heading this stage. Which I probably should. Because if you pay attention to the compass heading, then you do end up with a little bit straighter row. And I need to, oh, this row's way off. Well, it is what it is. And again. How's our case has stopped? I'm guessing he's out of seed. They don't, that's the problem with a lot of planters, they don't have very large capacity for seed. And so trying to think what the best way to do that is, because I've taken, well, no, did I take the front loader arms off? I don't think I did. That might be a solution. I'll need to swap the spikes for the pallet forks. Spikes for the forks. Then I can just run that seed container out to the field. Thought I missed a bit, but I'm not seeing it now. I'll see it when I start growing up. Anyway, we'll get the mowing finished. The mowing, not the rowing. Once we've finished with the mowing, fortunately, the tedder is on the back of the little John Deere, which has the pallet for the loader arms. Run, deers, run. Quit eating my grass. Go down to the residential neighbourhood and eat theirs. They will love you for it. Alrighty. So next shot is so once we got the beans in the ground, the last two fields will be sorghum, and then that's all done too. that will be planting for year 2 done. Have to spray all of these crops, but just the once, because precision farming makes fertilization a lot more efficient than do it twice that you get in the base game. Looking at too wide for the mowers, I think, by not much. Okay, and I did miss a piece over here somewhere, right there. Alrighty, that's done. Mower off, mower up. Off, up, fold. And done mowing. Okay. Yes, unfortunately, I do have the spiky things on the top of the tractor, so we are going to need to change that. I do believe I put forks over here, so we'll put the spikes here now. We'll go grab the seed, and we'll go and find the case. Don't think those actually hooked on. Oh, we're going to need to buy some more seed too. Well, I don't know actually. So the soybeans, we planted more, or we've used more seed planting the soybeans than I'd expected us to. Although that's a difficult claim to make since I've never really spent much time planting soybeans since Farm Sim 17. It's not usually a crop I plant. Soybeans aren't, from what I remember of the UK, soybeans aren't really a crop that we plant. Actually, there's 270 litres in this pallet, and it's not really thing. There we go. So 270 is 40% of, oops. So I actually want to do, oops, is back that out of the way. There we go. Turn the engine on. Back that up very, very slightly and put the worker back on. How are you going? You were lined up perfectly. Just go. And off he goes. Okay. And then this. I mean, I was looking at this and thinking, now what I can do is put the seed at the side of the field just in case we need more. But there isn't any, so not going to need more. Well, not going to need more from that pallet because that pallet's done. Okay, let's unfold this. And steering assist. Do 2 headlands. Okay. Now, the thing is, I actually cut wider than the field, so there we go. Actually, that's... I'm missing tons of that for tedding. I didn't need to put 2 headlands on. Reflecting here. I'm going to freeball the outside. Because it is Murphy. Hey, how thing going? So we'll TED all the stuff outside the bounds of the field because it's all free extra hay, if I do it right. And I'll do the same thing when it comes to the other thing that I need to do, windrowing. So it sounds like, ooh. Dang, that's whatever that just came in for store sale is freaking expensive. £200,000, dollars, monies. And also, once I've finished going round the field, I'll be able to get a better idea of how much middle of the field needs to get done. This looks like it works about the width of the mower. See, I went way wide here. What I might do is I'll run up the middle. I'll do the rows and then I'll do the columns. It's actually quite difficult to tell where I've been. I'm not seeing a big... Oh, here we are. This is where we started. I was going to say, I'm not seeing a big difference between grass and hay, but yeah, there is a big difference between grass and hay, so that's good. of this. Mrs. Osa's alarm is going off, so she can get down to Chelsea for the fair thing. I think the procession starts about 12:30, but they close the roads at 12 o'clock 30. So you need to be there early. Plus she's a little bit concerned about parking, so there's that too. Now, the good thing about doing it with this tractor is, while it's not super small, it's sufficiently small enough it can do a full turn without having to use reverse gear. How is, good grief, we're already down to 5% on the seat. That's unfortunate. I could buy a truck. Yes, actually, let's do this bit up here. So I missed that. Then I'll pick another road to drive down. Worker G has stopped unexpectedly. Yes, I know. How about Worker G has stopped unfortunately? Kind of figured the tank was going to end up empty. In with the deer in my field. Away, dears. So, I think what I will do, I'll finish tedding this. Then we'll grab the trailer, head down to the store. We can pick up the fertilizer that's sitting in the parking lot. I'll grab maybe 2 pallets of seed. I think I only bought 1 pallet, and that pallet planted or seeded the grass and planted the oats and the sugar beets and a fair proportion of soybeans. So it's not a bad result. We could get another small tractor. The problem, I don't want another small tractor right now. I don't want any new equipment right now. Though that said, it's April. It's probably getting close to time to get the best price for wool. And I can always sell milk pretty much any time of the year as well. So I might check on that. If it's time to sell the wool, I'll load the wool up onto the cart and we'll head down to town, sell the wool and pick up seeds. Probably 2 pallets of seeds, a pallet of liquid fertilizer, dehydrated liquid fertilizer, and bring all of that back to the farm. Then that'll make some more money. Anyway, we have lots and lots of different things to do. This is taking a while. I am still thinking about that. I might hold off on making anything new for now. And maybe when we get into the fall. At the moment, we've got way too much in the world going on. So still need to get one of the cars fixed, still need to do a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're talking about house finances. Okay, yeah, I'm open to suggestions. But we've had a whole lot of unexpected stuff happening in August, which oh, there's the bit I missed.